friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. Happy New Year, happy 2024. I apologize if I sound a little lackluster. I started off the new year with the stomach flu, so I am pretty lethargic, pretty drowsy. My body is revolting against me because I deal with chronic pain, and so like all the stuff that comes with the stomach flu just exacerbated. Do you have those words that just like don't roll off your tongue? Especially when you're in a brain fog, but exacerbated my symptoms. So we're in a bit of a brain fog, but I wanted to get this video out because I didn't want to wait too long, and you know, I just was tired of sitting in a stupor. So I decided to film a New Year's resolutions video. The video is just gonna focus on plans that I have for this channel, goals that I have for reading, which is related to this channel in general, and just things like that. 2023 was definitely a year of exploration for me. If you look back at my first video, I had set out some goals for myself to try new things this year, to make some big changes, to make some big swings, take some big swings on things. One of those was starting a YouTube channel, so here we are. We're on YouTube. I have posted, where is my, hold on, let me look at my stats here. So we have posted, according to this, so this is our YouTube wrap for the first year of this channel's history on the YouTubes. I had 85 uploads, so that's going to include shorts and long form content YouTube videos on here. We had 25.7k views. A lot of that was from shorts. Thank you for those people who have come here from shorts. I promise I'm going to create more shorts. My top video was my Wednesday Addams transformation short that I decided to do on a whim, honestly, before we went on the Witch's Brew train in Grapevine, and I really appreciated all of the love for that one. We ended the year with 59 subscribers, and yeah, so we are starting off the year with 59 subscribers, which, hello, hi, thank you for being here, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I have a lot of fun things planned, but we are going to get to that a little bit later. I will give you kind of just some ideas that I have. Anyway, so we start off the year with 59 subscribers, so that brings us to our first goal here. So I had done a mid-year check-in back in like July or June, and I said that my goal was for this channel to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year. Obviously, we didn't make it anywhere near that goal, and that is totally fine. I am happy for every single person who decides to check in and click that subscription button or notification bell. You all are fantastic, and I appreciate your support. So I think for the year of 2024, we're gonna swing big. We're gonna go for that 1,000 subscribers. I feel a lot more confident in the videos I'm making, the direction this channel is going, and what I think I want to do, and I think that will be very helpful with finding more people like all of you and making content that I enjoy and you enjoy watching, which I think is super important. So 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2024 is my goal for this channel. That I'm going to switch positions really quickly because my back is protesting a little bit, and yes, I am drinking a coffee at like 5 p.m. I'm just trying to make it through. Ugh. Changing angles. Okay, hello. Other channel goals here. For this channel for this year, I do have a goal of posting at least 52 videos. I am going to be aiming to post on Sundays at 12 Central Time, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So those Sunday videos are going to be exclusively related to book content. Kind of alluding to this already, but I really decided, like, I have enjoyed getting back into reading. I think I might do a whole, I'm going to do a whole series about my reading journey when I was younger and how much I was into books in high school, and then also reread a lot of my old favorites and complete some series that I started when I was a big reader in high school and carried on through into adulthood and then didn't finish. So I'm going to do a reread of those series and finally finish them as a series that I do on this channel later. I mean, it's going to take a little while. There's a lot of books in those series, so I will be doing that. So 52 videos. Sunday videos are going to be exclusively for bookish content. And then for those of you who are more interested in things like my convention videos, my cosplay videos, or just my travel videos or anything like that, that content I will post on Wednesdays. I'm either going to do them Wednesdays at noon Central Time, so like during lunchtime, or we'll do it like Wednesdays in the evening, like 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central kind of situation. I haven't quite decided yet because obviously those won't be as frequent as the book ones. So if you enjoy those kind of videos and want to see those will be coming on Wednesdays once they're done. And a lot of the reason for that is just I'm not doing a cosplay week. It's not sustainable for me, neither financially nor sustainably. I don't have that many places to wear costumes or places to put costumes. It's just not a sustainable practice for me at this point in time. But I will put up in the cards up here the Vlogmas video I did where I talked about the 4 cosplays that I have currently planned for this year. So you can expect cosplay videos for those 4, and then we will do convention videos. So I will be going back to Dragon Con this year for sure. We already have our hotel booked. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Obviously, we like to go to conventions, so we'll be going to many more. And something super exciting that I wanted to tell you about because it happened just today is we're going to be doing a Pride and Prejudice, not a Pride and Prejudice, a Jane Austen weekend at a place that does that. So when that comes up, I will give you more information about it, but we're going to be doing that. It's been something that me and my best friend have been talking about for a couple years, and her mom is actually going to come with us, so the 3 of us are going to go and live our Regency period, you know, lives for a weekend. So I'm super excited about that. And so with that in mind, I think I'm noodling on it that I might do my first official sewing project by trying to create myself a Regency dress. We will see. Because the first thing I would need there is a sewing machine because I do not have a proper sewing machine. So that will be something that Financial Victoria will have to look into the coffers and into our financial goals here for 2024 to see if that is a viable thing that we can do. If it is, we will be adding that into our cosplay repertoire here. I mean, I guess that's bookish as well. But I think with that, I'm going to do a Jane Austen reading vlog because I have tried and failed many a times to read through Jane Austen. I know, come and strike me down, people, it is fine, but I have failed many a times to read Jane Austen. I have a like 4-book compendium that Barnes & Noble put out like a long time ago. So I have like the 4, I think it's like Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park, and Emma, all in one. So we're gonna try. We're gonna do it. And you're gonna hold me accountable for it. So we're gonna read them before we go, because I don't want to embarrass myself. So that's our channel goals for 2024. Now coming on to reading goals. My first reading goal is I would like to read, along with videos, I'd like to read 52 books this year, and I'm gonna stick to that. If I read more, great, but I feel like that's a good place to be. And then I want to participate in 3 reading challenges, which I think will be pretty easy. So the first reading challenge that I'm already gonna participate in, and you will see a reading blog for, is Winterween, hosted by Gabby Reads. I will link in the cards the information to the page where you can get the information for that if you want to join me in doing Winterween. Outside of that, I'm going to do the Blooming Readathon again, which isn't till November, so there's that. And then I will find another reading challenge to participate in, so I'm excited about that. That is I believe all of the reading goals that I have for this year, we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna see where things go. I guess the only other ones that I mentioned were that I want to do videos where I go back in time, take a step back to a younger Victoria and finish some series that I started when I was younger, but have been series that have been going on for a very long time, and actually finish them. Somewhat inspired by my best friend Heather, because she has been driving me crazy about finishing the Dresden Files, which, to be honest, I am only like 3 books away from finishing what is out there from the series, but I haven't read a lot of them in many, many years, because I was reading them, like I had reached the point where I was picking them up as they were coming out. So that series has been going on for a long time. I believe that, so Stormfront came out in 2000, and the last one, Battleground and Peace Talks, both came out in 2020. So I have originally read, I've read up to Cold Days. So I have 3 books, but I do have the goal of rereading all of the Dresden Files, Heather. I have the goal of reading all of the Dresden Files just for Heather. Not just for Heather. I have the goal of rereading all of the Dresden Files this year, which would really work on my 52 books, because there are, so 14 plus 3, 17 books. I guess I have more reading goals than I thought. So I would also like to catch up on the Mercy Thompson series, which I'm much further behind in. Mooncalled came out in 2006, so we probably read Mooncalled like very much like as soon as it came out, or very close to that. We probably read it the year after it was published. So I've read up to at least Bone Cross, and so there are 14 books in this one. So I would like to reread the Mercy Thompson books that I have read, and then actually catch up on the series here. And I did see that my local library has a lot of these books, because I have most of the Dresden Files, but I do not have most of the Mercy Thompson books. And I am, again, financial Victoria, you know, has set some limits. So unless I can find them used secondhand, which I will look into, but I think for the purpose of reading them, I will go to my local library for what I can and for what I already have on my bookshelf. But I will be rereading these. This is not going to include the Alpha and Omega series. So that is another reading goal of mine. So I want to do a reread of both of these series, which I guess will take up quite a bit of my reading goals times. I might need to reset our reading goals from 52, because if that's 14 and that's 17 and we put those two together, let's do math, that's about 31 books right there. That's more than half of my reading for this year. So let's change that goal right now. While we're here, live action goal changing right now. We're only 2 days into 2024, and don't let anybody tell you you can't make alterations to your goals, because your life changes. But you know, we're going to do that right this second in this video. And I'm going to leave it in that I said 52 at first. So my goal is to read 75 books this year. And that is solely because I'm going to be doing rereading. And if I'm going to be doing rereading, I want to also make sure that I get in some new books. And I have a lot of new books that I've already put on my TBR, that I have on my TBR shelf that I want to read. So, you know, we're working through them, and some of them are short. You know, we're sitting at 100 pages, and your girl can read 100 pages pretty fast. Yeah, 75 books. Feeling ambitious, are we? We are. We will see how we get through. Pumpkin's looking at me like, girl, wrap it up. So those are the reading goals. I feel like there was one more I was going to talk about. Oh yes, one personal kind of reading adjacent goal that we have going on this year is I have joined some girlies from the Pocket Pals to create a writing group. My goal this year is to actually finish a first draft. I am excited to have a writing group. I think it'll be great to have some people to bounce ideas off of, to get feedback on, to help with more of the nitty gritty and make writing not feel so lonely, because it definitely can feel lonely at times. So I'm very excited to start this writing group. So that is like a kind of personal, outside of YouTube, outside of reading goals situation. So drop in the comments if you're interested in learning more about my experience with joining, forming, becoming part of a writing group, and how that improves that experience for me. Also in the comments, like I said, if you have some good urban fantasies, please drop them down below. I would love to add them to my TBR. Any good sci-fis that aren't too science heavy, I would love to add to my TBR as well, or just anything that you're excited for this year, any resolutions that you have, or just any comments in below. Just say hi. I'd love to chat with you and learn more about you all. Thank you so much for joining me on our first video of 2024. Hopefully we will be feeling better soon. Looking forward to jumping into my Winterween. I already have my TBR right here behind me, but I think I will share that with you in another vlog. I think, because this one is already getting long and rambly, but I'm excited for everything that's to come this year, and I'm hoping that a lot of things that we carried into 2024 will get their just resolutions, and we will do better to one another in our personal lives, in the world, and start making some changes in the right direction. That is the energy I would like to put into 2024. Let's start making moves to treating people with kindness and empathy, and moving towards a more equitable society where people all get to talk about books that they love and enjoy life, and do our best. And I think we can make those steps. I don't think it's too late. I am looking forward to spending more time with you here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!